guys at Air Ride Technology have been very busy lately working on their new product, which they're unveiling here at SEMA 2008. I'm with Brett Vocal, the owner of Air Ride Technologies. Tell us about the Tiger Cage.
Well, the Tiger Cage came about a year ago. I started doing some drawings on it, and it's a completely bolt-in, all stainless roll cage system. Offers a huge amount of structural rigidity to these muscle cars. Some of these cars, like the Camaro, the Novas, the Mustangs, pretty flexible pieces, and normally you tie them together with a subframe connector, which means you got to cut into the floor and you got to weld and you got to do a bunch of stuff like that. So this is a completely bolt-in system to increase the structural rigidity of the car.
And one of the benefits of that is that you don't have to tear the whole inside of the car apart to actually get it in.
Exactly. Tiger Cage can be put in a finished car in about 6 hours with normal hand tools, no welding, no fabrication. It's got a stainless finish on it, so you don't have to worry about painting it. But if you do want to paint it, you can paint it outside the car and then put it in. You don't have to worry about trying to paint it inside the car or protect it while you're painting the rest of the car.
So you installed the Tiger Cage into the yellow Camaro behind us, didn't you, after the Camaro was finished?
Actually, we used this particular Camaro to develop the Tiger Cage after it was finished, after the car was finished, to make sure that we could get it into a finished car with no damage to the paint, no damage to the interior or anything like that.
How does it compare to a welded cage, as in structural rigidity, weight, things like that?
Well, the weight, I can't seem to find an accurate weight on a welded cage because after it's welded in the car, it's kind of hard to tell. The Tiger Cage weighs about 95 pounds. That's going to vary a little bit by application, but certainly less than 100 pounds. As far as the joints, we have a patent pending on the Tiger Clamp connection, which is a clamp collar system. It's all investment cast out of 304 stainless, so it's very durable, very ductile. It's not brittle at all. We've tested the structural integrity of those connectors, upwards of 600 foot-pounds of rotational torque. So that means it takes over 600 foot-pounds to rotate that clamp around the structure of the tubing. I think it offers some real advantages to a welded connection. First of all, in a welded connection, it's really hard to weld inside the car. Even if you do have the headliner out, I mean, how are you going to weld around the main hoop and the back bar to get all the way around it? And a bolted connection is, you got to remember, for the most part, bridges, airplanes, and buildings are all bolted together. They're not welded together because you're able to identify and certify all of the components of that connection a lot easier than you can a welded connection.
And you've actually got a couple of different configurations for this cage as well for people who want, say, like the drag racing with a stronger bar down the side.
Right, we can do what I call a drag racing type bar, which is just a straight bar that hits you between the elbow and the shoulder as per NHRA recommendations. What you see behind us here has what we call the road race type bars, which is nice and low, lets you get in and out of the car easier. It's actually just a little stronger for structural integrity than the drag racing bar is.
And what applications have you got at the moment for the Tiger Cage?
Right now we're ready to ship on the early Camaro and the second gen Nova. We've got the second gen Camaro almost done. Challenger and Cuda will follow behind that. Mustangs, Chevelles, we've got a whole list of cars. And we already have the cars in our stable at Air Ride, so we've got ready victims ready to be developed.
Fantastic. Well, if you're looking for a roll cage for whatever application, come and talk to the guys down here at SEMA or even head to their website, ridetech.com. Thanks very much, Brett.
Thank you.